Alrighty, hello and welcome back. Okay, so I have a lot to cover here, so I'm going to try to do my best to get through what I've done since the last episode. Now, I want to go ahead and preface this by saying there is a lot of actually playing the game and what some people would consider grinding. I find it a lot of fun. The fact that I'm not even max level yet is really not bothering me that much because I feel like I'm actually doing a build. And in games where your build doesn't really start until you're max level, that's normally what annoys me. But I'm going to flip over here while I'm talking and try to do two things at once. I'm just going to start flipping through some of the staves I got. I know that I said that I wasn't going to do this, but I decided to do it anyway. So here we go. Anyways, all right, so I did, by the way, that was the third thing. I got the Staff of the Trainee, which is the thing where you can get your XP boost, so that's really exciting. I found a lot of stuff out. I've been learning as I'm going, and I've been getting a lot of staffs. This is just an example of one of the battlefields that I cleared. 33 minutes and 27 million experience, and so on and so forth. And then I got the Primordial Staff of the Trainee. I've done quite a bit. That's what it looks like right there. Those are the stats. And then I did another one. This was floor 65 in the temple. Took me 7 minutes to do that. Then I bought the Elder Staff of the Slorm Temple, and I gotta tell you, I've already gotten the primordial version of that, which is Elder Staff of the Storm Temple. There it is. And that makes farming that, whatever that stuff is, there's the Elder Primal Staff of the Slorm Temple. There it is. Anyways, that makes getting the Elder Slorm an absolute cakewalk. So that's amazing. I got another ultimatum here. Bloodthirsty Beast. This is the Temple to level 75. This was, I don't know, sometimes I just take pictures. Oh, I think it was my influence rank had been going up, and 9 million experience. Okay. Still getting lots of staffs. Then I got the ultimatum of Impeccable Technique and got to level 80 in the temple. My power has dramatically spiked here, so wait till I show you some of the gear. That's 125,000 or 125 million experience on that one. Got the sharpshooter, overdriving staff. Okay, so that's pretty much that for the staffs. Now, this is the main build that I currently have on, and this actually does cap out. So most staves cap out on the normal / primordial. But what I've learned here, like this one does not. So it's already at 159, and you can see how much experience that is. When I equip this, right now I'm at around like 500 or 600% experience, so very good there. And what else did I do? I feel like there was another one. Yeah, here's the other one. And then you'll notice at the upper right of the corner of that staff, you'll see like two little. It's like a sideways square with a number in it. It says 45 on the right hand one, and on the left hand, the staff that I have equipped, it's 55. That's the current level for which I have with, like, say, Corey Ironbender is level 45, and Astrocia is 55. I think I showed that off last time. Anyways. So that means that they level up faster and so on and so forth, become more powerful. I'm also level 88. Let me quickly go in here. I'm going to start showing off some of this gear because it's absolutely insane. So I finally made some of the ultra pieces. And again, we're going to have to do this all over again. But this is what a piece looks like that has some of the stuff that I added, all those things at the bottom, plus the rolls. Also, if you hold shift, you can see what the max roll, like the ranges for the rolls are. I didn't know that until relatively recently. Here's an amulet I made that I thought I did pretty good with, not too terrible. Again, these aren't going to be the final pieces, but these three pieces were just to get me started. You'll notice I have Ray of Obliteration +2 on all three of these, and all that really means is, and this is huge, it boosts the skill mastery level by that. So if I'm level 20 on that, and then I have a +2 on three pieces, well, now it's at a 26, which is huge. Zeal is this right here. So you can see all these points right here are the bonus points on the gear. So really I'm only up to there. But with those bonus points, boom, I got two more of these like thingy-mabobbers, like milestone thingies or whatever you want to call it. So that's huge as well. And then of course on top of that you see you see Astoria. That's the affinity for the staff that I'm currently using, which is why it's up to 55, level 55. Okay. Now, I know you'll have to bear with me because I know there's just so much to go over. As far as stats go, I think I showed you this last time, but I capped all this, all this, all this, right? And then I think I was about here. So I've capped that, I've capped that, I've capped all of those from what I currently have access to, and then I've gone all the way through this one as well, and I think I've just started on this one. Yeah, so I'm going to cap those, and then eventually I'll have to move them into this spot. So going back to, like, Arcane Missile is level 14, right? And you can see the damage it does, which actually is not terrible. But if you flip over to this, boom, this is 14 plus 6. So actually I'm at level 20 because of my gear. And now you can see the damage there, 184,000 to 203,000, and then with additional elemental damage. So that's huge. And the cool part about this is now I was also able to, God, there's so much stuff. I was also able to come down here and get this node. So I went ahead and maxed this out. And you'll notice it also says 50% mana locked. Well, that's why now it shows that I have no mana available, and I can go past the mana. You can go negative, basically. And the more I do that, the more my beams do more damage. And then on top of all that, you have, look at this, 226% totem effect, which is insane, right? Because, I mean, I think you guys have already seen this, but I'll just quickly mouse over this so you can see where. Here, let me hold shift so that just in case you're wondering, I'm still using the rest of the gear that I believe I showed off last time. I mean, it's been so long now. It feels like it's been a long time. It hadn't been but a couple days for me, but. Anyways, I'm having so much fun that I'm just learning all this new stuff. Just making these ultra pieces was really fun. Of course, the problem is now I'm out of gold, Goldus, so that's definitely an issue. And now I'm only accepting like yellows to try to craft off of. But at this point, I'm going to try not to move forward and wait until I get 100. I'm just going to take the staff of trainee and max out at some point. Also, speaking of staffs, I learned about something else. Oh my God, there's literally so much. All right, check this out. So if you go to the normal stats, right, I did not initially notice this, but it turns out if you look in between, this is a link, which means in order to get this staff, you have to evolve this one that evolves into this one, and then once you, whatever the cap is for this may be, it might be 50, it might be 25, I have no idea, then it'll evolve into, and it'll unlock this one. So everywhere you see a link, so like this one will turn into this one, which will turn into that one. This one will turn into this one, which will turn into that one. So that basically means if you want to unlock all the staves, you're going to have to level up a lot of the staves, right? And I think that's kind of a cool way of doing it. So this one goes to that one, this one goes to these three, these two, and then there's a couple of them that there's at least one I know of that that they don't tell you how it works, but I just happened to find out through different means. So you can see, like, this next page, look at this. This one goes all the way up, across, all the way to this tier. Now, I did get this one, and I maxed this out. It capped at level 50, all right? But get this. If you cap the Slorm one out too, these two will combine and unlock to this one, and then you'll get both Goldus Find and Slorm Find. So that's something to consider. I don't know if there's any other ones like that yet, but if there are, I'll try to figure them out at some point. Okay, so that's the staff stuff. Now, I think I've already showed this off, but I'll just, one other thing I wanted to show off here is, okay, so I've got this to level 8. You'll see that the bottom center of that, it says level 8 on that one, level 7 on this one. So basically it lowers how many things I have to kill to trigger this, and this gives you more shield, which is nice, up to 42,000 apparently. And then this is, I leveled this up to 6, thinking it was a different rune. I messed that one up, but whatever. It's good enough for now. I still have not gotten the one I want for the 3rd slot. Okay, now, all that said, here are the stats for that. Here's the profile in case you want to see where I'm at here. And what I thought I'd do is I'd bring you guys back now so that you can kind of get an idea of what I'm running currently. Now, I still die somewhat regularly, I'm going to be honest. I've been playing at 6 and sometimes even 7, tier 7, whatever they call this, I forget. I'm sure it's probably right in my face, but wrath level, yeah, there it is right there. Anyways, it's much safer at 5 or something like that, maybe 6. I'm still collecting the runes. I have 4 enhancements left, 1 activation, and 6 rune effects. As you can see here, I'm ready to go. The only thing I need to do is kill Adam Nostris, and I say the only thing. He's very tough. I have to be focusing on his attack patterns, and I think I'm going to try it. That's the whole point of this video, is to get you caught up, and then we're going to try him, and then I may try him a couple of times, and then we'll go in and I'll show you what some of this other stuff looks like with the current power level. Let's see how we do. Again, I have, let me show you this too. Okay, so you're constantly creating electrical spark, increased elemental resistance, you have increased your max mana, and then you have a chance to deal additional damage with overload. Okay, so I think that's it. And I hope that we can survive this. This is literally my first attempt. I have not tried this yet. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's just see what happens. Okay? Such courage, but can you beat a man with 2 hats? Here we go. Okay. So far that does not look like a lot of damage to me, but alright. So all I'm going to do is just try to focus on staying alive. Okay, so far so good. I mean, I don't really have to do much of anything yet. Okay. It looks like he's using a lot of different powers from different bosses that we had fought. I think that's what it was. I can't really control when he shoots the boss, so that'll just have to happen when it happens. Okay, work. Okay. Well, this is going to be a long fight based off what I'm currently seeing. The reason why this is important to beat this guy, though, well, there's a couple of reasons, obviously, but we need to unlock the next, like, in-game, like, thing, because the gear in the Nether Realm, or whatever they call it, is absolutely insane. So, if I can just stay alive, we might be able to just outlast him, perhaps. It's just going to take 90 years, but and again, this assumes I can even survive this. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I might be, as far as like, what am I trying to say? As far as defense goes, I think that I'm okay-ish, and I have some regen and some other stuff. I mean, I wish it would tell me my DPS without having, like, the chain thing up. But, I mean, what can you do, right? It is what it is. Oh, okay, so that tells you can't survive that, so there it is. Alright, well, let's try it again. That's unfortunate, because that's just a waste of time. Alright, well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Right? Yeah, I wouldn't say the damage is not terrible, but it's certainly not the best I've ever seen. Okay, now I was able to get hit by that, but the other thing killed me. The other thing one-shot me, so does that mean I just don't have enough health at all to survive it? That's possible. I didn't notice what it hit for, so... I mean, I'm seeing the patterns. It's just a matter of, can I survive it? Okay, was that... No, that wasn't the thing that killed me last time. Can I survive it? That's the question. Probably not. But I'm still going to try it a couple of times here, and we're going to see how we do. I mean, at some point I'm going to beat this regardless. I'd really prefer to do it on camera, obviously, but... Okay, that I don't want to mess with, so... God, this is painfully slow. I'm probably going to look back at this later and be like, wow, see, I almost died right there. Jeez. I don't know what happened to the music. This probably has some epic music and we're not hearing any of it. Oh, I almost... Wow, if that happens while I'm at the top of the screen like that, I might just be dead. God, my beams are messing me up. My own beams versus his. Mine are red, his are not. Yeah, I need to stay away from the top of the screen because that is going to kill me at some point. Okay, that almost killed me for sure. Why am I picking up loot? Man, I really am hating the fact that we don't have any music going on here. I mean, I can take a hit as long as I don't get hit by the, oh crap, I'm dead. Okay, well we're basically doing no damage here. So, not a good start. I'm changing it up to see if I can freeze him. So I'm putting, two beams and one like ice bolt, just to see if it matters, changes anything up. Okay, I'm gonna die because I'm not paying attention. Perfect. Doesn't seem to have much of an effect, so. Oh god, I'm dead. Yeah, this may still be too early. Okay, well at least you guys know that, I'll try one more time, I guess. Can this even affect him? Is this better or worse? Because if we could freeze him, that would be great, but something tells me he'll be, I don't know, it feels like there's just so much on the screen, you know? I don't know, it could just be that I need to get good, per usual. Like, this damage looks pretty decent, I guess. It's not decent. I thought it was decent. I mean, it destroys some of the other stuff, so I don't know why it seems so bad here, but maybe he's just got high defense or something. Yeah, now it's like barely ticking. Alright, well, I'm just going to try to focus. I'm going to stop trying to position the clones. They'll kill whatever they can kill. And this kind of forces you to go one way or the other. Okay, got a direct hit on that one. It's going to take some time, but, you know, this may be one of those times where... Where is he anyways? Did he die? Or, I mean, not die. Did he disappear or what? What's going on here? My own beams keep scaring me. I just have to be cautious, be patient, calm down. Oh, okay, so he just disappears. That's what happens. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? That was almost the end. This is literally going to take 900 years. I thought this was a strong build, but I'm starting to think otherwise now. Okay, great. I mean, it also helps if I can avoid stuff, right? That would be pretty helpful. Of course. I mean, the fact that I have the regen from the mana is probably not a bad thing for me. But that's not something I was building for, obviously. God, this is literally painfully slow, though. I might die of boredom trying to beat this guy. Oh my god, 9,000 damage. So there's literally nothing I can do if I get hit by that. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, that was not the best showing, was it? Okay. Did we get anything worth a damn? Probably not, right? Well, that's alright, I guess. Huh. I think I got a belt. Oh, I'll show these off, by the way. I mean, I don't even know if I'm keeping these anymore. Probably so. I think there's a reason to maybe keep this stuff, but I don't know. Initially, like, I got rid of the low-level ones, so I don't know if it matters. Okay, well, that was not the best showing, so I guess I'll have to revisit that. Now, let's just see if I get my butt handed to me here, because I'm used to doing this now and not even thinking about it here. So let's see if this makes me a liar. Also, you'll notice you can do it from 6 different directions. Okay, I almost forgot to buff up. But as you can see here, for the most part, this is pretty good, right? And it says, like, you can see the amount, you know, popping up. The more stuff is in the more stuff that gets hit all at once, obviously the higher that jumps up. So, I mean, 1,000,000 plus, 1,000,005, 1,000,006, 1,000,008. That's why I thought I was pretty prepared for that, but maybe it's just because of all the AoE and the single target's just not that great, you know? They're trying to kill the invulnerable guy. Perfect. So, again, this is the stuff I've been doing. Just over and over and over. Getting stronger and stronger. I walk out, in case you're wondering why I walk out, I have this thing that triggers that I can knock down the armor. Little balls that spin around me or something like that. So, and all I do is just try to make a circuit and survive while they do all the work. And again, here it works fine. This is how I'm getting all this stuff, like Spirit of Corey and so on and so forth. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter right now. I'm not really paying super attention to this. It's just, I just wanted to show off that I can, in fact, survive. I am used to seeing a lot of things on the screen and not really being super threatened by it. So the fact that he just absolutely destroyed me is kind of surprising, honestly. But I guess that's the point. He's supposed to be tough, so I mean, it is what it is, right? So yeah, I did want to at least show this off. I think I could do a tier 7 as well. Occasionally, though, like I won't last. You know, I won't stay the whole 100 rounds because, I mean, honestly, I could do that if I wanted to get some of the highest like rewards. But I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I just get like outright one-shotted, and there's a legendary that will prevent that, but we don't have that now. Like as an example, if you pick this and you get hit by that, you're literally dead. I mean, I have a shield, so technically I might be able to survive one hit, but all you have to do is make that mistake twice, and then you're dead. So, a lot of times I'll just run until I get the boss, the siege boss, and then I'll go ahead and just dip out, especially since I'm still trying to farm all the stuff that I need. Okay, there's 89, and this is without the staff. So if I were to switch over to the XP staff, I don't know if you can see the numbers for the XP on these guys. Now the damage will actually go down a little bit, so I don't know if I want to do that right this second, but that's normally what I'm running here. Alright, but as an example, let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and show off what it would look like. Alright? That's the Slorm thing, okay. Where is it? Here we go. Alright, now my experience is 740%. Now I have to recalibrate my stuff here. Alright. So instead of having what we had before, whoops, now we have, what am I trying to show off? Yeah, I'll have slightly different stats because the staff itself changed. Alright. Sure. So now, what the heck happened to the music? I don't know, but anyways, you can see the XP should be much higher, in theory. Oh, and this can keep leveling up. I have no idea what the cap is for this particular thing. Of course, by the time it gets to a high level, it won't matter because I'll probably have already hit level 100. And then I'll be farming gear for the... And it's not even going to be the end set of gear, you know, it's going to be the interim until we get the nether gear, which is going to be what unlocks after we kill Novice, whatever the heck, Strum. And that's not even the end, apparently. I don't know if that's even the end. I don't think it is, but... so now, at this point, man, I'm just trying to pick stuff that doesn't affect me too terribly much. This one's kind of annoying, I'm pretty sure, though. Some of these are really nasty. Like negative modifiers or whatever. But yeah, this staff just keeps leveling up, so I wonder if 200 is the cap, or if one, you know, well, it's obviously not 150, I guess, is it? 300, or does it just go infinitely? Like, does it scale infinitely? And again, like I was saying before, sometimes they'll just catch me with my pants down, and I'll end up just getting killed, and I exit out and lose the majority of all the materials that I try to get. But as long as I kill the siege guy, the siege leader, I'm good with that. So that's what we're going to do again here. Yeah, I doubt any of this is going to matter. Once I farm that stuff and get an even better build online, I'm starting to wonder if I should have gone Archer or something. Or Ranger, or whatever they call it in this game. Because I saw someone else's build with a Ranger, and I thought this looked strong. Dude, that build was really insane. Of course, he was in all, like nether gear and all kinds of stuff. So, I guess you could say that about any set. Right now, I'm trying to stick with Mage, though, because that's where I have all the staves, and I've learned that in order to give yourself the staff on a different character, you have to have 1,000 of that, like the primordial stuff. Like, I'll show you when it pops up. I just got stun locked there. Anyways, you have to have material in order to do this. Oh, is that the siege guy? I think it is, actually. Oh, here he is, right there. Yeah, siege leader. He spawned on wave 10. I think that's one of the earliest I've ever seen him on. Wow, it's amazing. All right, now hopefully I don't die while we're talking about this. That would be pretty embarrassing, especially on wave 10. What's going on, guys? Can we go ahead and kill him now? That'd be great. Please. Alright, anytime this century would be great. My god, this is taking forever. I don't remember it ever being this long. Did I forget to buff or something? I must have forgot to do something. This seems like it's taking literally forever. Something about the modifier that I gave him is really messing me up right now, because it never takes this long. That was definitely embarrassing, but okay, cool. Okay, no. God, it will not give me what I want. Alright, well. just to be absolutely certain that I'm not overlooking this, let me just quickly take a look here. I'm looking for the enhancement rune of Bilgarth. Enhancement rune of Bilgarth, so that's not it. Activation rune. Okay. All right. So, anyways, that's just a quick like sense. At this point, I could just leave. Like, you can walk up and check your chest, see what you've gotten so far, and leave when you want to leave. So, you know, at this point, it's like I was just trying to show that off. I'm going to leave this time. I wouldn't normally leave that early, obviously, but I'll show you what the other area looks like too. And again, sometimes I'll walk in here and this absolutely destroys me as well. So sometimes I'll go in here. Let's just try that, just see if we can survive it. So 72% plus what we have currently on the staff. So let's just take a look at that. Oops. Why? 825% increase. So like I'll step out here, I'll spawn this stuff, and then I'll just run in circles like usual. And normally this works out fine. This is also how I've been getting my staves, pretty much, mostly anyways, other than the Storm Temple, which can drop them as well. But yeah, I mean, this is it. So the fact that I can even survive this is pretty impressive to me. And again, why I kind of thought maybe I could survive the Adam Nostris or whatever. But yeah, I guess not. At least not yet. We'll get there. I probably just need to upgrade my gear some more. That's probably what it is. But that's fine. I mean, that gives me something to work for. Or work towards, I should say. Again, as you can see, this isn't even with the staff that's made for the build. And I'm still not even really having that terribly much trouble. Like, right? I mean, I should show you the staff, how quickly I can in less than one map, I can absolutely cap this. And I have it out of 10,000 now, so that I'm actually slowing it down in particular so that I can just spend some time here and level up and do some other stuff. So you see the shield is building. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not yet. I can't remember if I had that before or not. But yeah, in case I didn't, now you know. Now, is it the fastest kills I've ever done? Probably not, but it is kills. And like I said, sometimes they'll catch me and just kill me, and I'll just exit out and I'll worry about it. No big deal. Wouldn't be the first time this game has killed me, and it most certainly won't be the last. Pretty sure of that. And so this is my life right here, and again, I'm enjoying it. I am most definitely not complaining. I'm really enjoying what this game has to offer. There are systems on systems on systems. There's tons of replayability if you're into this type of thing, which clearly I seem to be. So. But obviously, how do you structure that for a video, you know? Like, obviously, I can't... There's no way I'm going to record everything. If I was, like, live streaming, maybe, but I'm not really doing that, so... Yeah, like, when you get into, like, damage like that, it's millions of damage, but a single target is just not that great. And, you know, the bar keeps going up. We got to get to 100 at some point before we can really do the in-game stuff anyway. It's recommended in one of the guides I was looking at that you be level 100 at minimum before you go try to fight him. So, but I've seen plenty of people kill him earlier. So I'm just not good enough, or this build is just not strong enough to do it. Which I'm okay with either or. But I mean, like I said, this is like difficulty 7 tier 7, whatever the heck it is. I don't remember what it's called. Again, I've already forgotten, but I can survive it here, but I can't really do it as well in some of the other areas, so. And like I said, they do sometimes kill me, so no biggie there. Yep, I just wanted to show it off what I'm currently doing, so you have an idea. So I don't come back and I'm level 100 and everything is done essentially, you know. Seems like you'd probably want some sort of like update before then. The next time I come back, I probably will be level 100 though. So I should probably picked up that gold, but okay, cool. So yeah, are y'all playing? Are y'all, did y'all pick the same class? Are y'all doing a different class? If you're playing, are you enjoying it? Did you get tired of the grind? Like, with all the staff stuff, like evolutions and stuff, like, I have no problem continually running this game, dude. Oh, look at that. Legendary. Nice. Let's see what that was real quick. Boop. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why the legendaries don't roll all the normal stuff. Like, why it just gives you base and defensive stats. Do they just assume you're going to craft on it? I assume that that's what you do, but I have no idea. Yeah, what do you guys, are y'all playing it here to, you know, like with me or like, you know, alongside me, or are you just kind of watching and seeing what you think of it, or like what? I'd love to hear what you guys think of the game, because like I said, I'm digging it for sure. It makes me want to play the other classes, and actually I saw some bonuses to some stuff where it said it's multiplied by the level of all your classes, like on this particular save file. Because apparently you can be all classes on one save file, so that'd be pretty cool. I haven't really looked into it yet, but I'm sure at some point I'm gonna probably do it, right? Unless I just burn myself out. I feel like this could be so much stronger though, so. Now, oh wow, almost killed myself right there. That ain't good. I feel like there's a lot of different builds you could do. But since I haven't, wow, almost died again. Jeez. Okay, well there it is. There's a perfect example. Okay, well, like I said, I got 35 million experience. This is almost rank 20, it looks like. That's cool. That's not exactly how I wanted to end that, but alright. Great. Got 50,000 Slor, so let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and dump that. Okay. I'm not really picking anything here. I'm just, none of these matter. I'm just whatever. I'm just maxing them out because it, you know, as you're aware, it boosts this up here. So, okay. Well, what else do I need to show off? Let me walk over here. I'll quickly show Corey off. Okay, so that's 45. Oh, look, we can go up another one if we want here. 46. Remember, you can get another 50 off if you do the bonus on every piece of gear. You can have another 50 on top of the 100, and these are all the different things it does. So it Reaper damage, the effect multiplier, the experience gain, unless the thing's capped, in which case it won't matter, and it also reduces when you can equip the primal version, like when you unlock it. So in this case, this thing's almost, I think by like level 50, when you hit level 90 on a staff that's by Corey, you'll immediately have the primordial one unlocked. And the only other one that I've really put anything into is this one. And now this one's falling behind, and that's the main, that's our main staff. This is the Corey's is the trainee one. But since I've been using that the most, I've been getting the most on that. So okay, and then this guy, we got this up to 64%. Capacity is at only 30 of 50, and it goes up by this amount each time you go up. I'll have to go in and farm this. At some point, I'm going to need to max both of those. So again, that's just a long grind. If I had infinite of this stuff, I'd cap all this stuff. But you know, these are probably my primary right now, and then this will turn into my next thing. So that's that. I'm still using the speed right now because I just don't have anything on my gear really, other than, I think I do have it on one of them, but what was it? I don't even remember. Oh, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I gotta level that up. I gotta, oh, the way you do the staffs too is like, what I was trying to remember to tell you is you have to have 1,000 of whatever the corresponding person that like made the weapon. So if it's an Astora's, like let's say sword or bow, in order to give this to your alt person, like the other, like let's just use the ranger or the bow person. You want that bow, you have to have 1,000 of this resource, and then you can craft the first tier bow. You don't get the level. The level does not carry over. So that's something to consider as well. But anyways, it's still a cool way to get, to essentially get it unlocked. What that doesn't mean, though, and I was kind of assuming that once I unlocked all these on this character, I could just go on the other characters and just click a button and unlock everything immediately. But no, that's not how it works. You have to pick and choose. So naturally, this will be the first thing you probably want to unlock so that you can level up the character. The first time around, I'm not in any rush, but after that, I'm gonna want to get the levels as quickly as possible. So you'll have a level 1 version of the trainee staff. So yeah, okay. I'm just gonna quickly think about what else there is. I think you can actually do that to block the stuff that was killing me in that fight, by the way. But I don't remember. And I don't know why this always. Oh, when you die, it resets. So I think that's why it always catches me off guard. It's kind of annoying, but I get why they do it, so it makes sense. Okay, well, 89. I'm almost level 90. By the time you see me next, I'm going to probably already be level 100. I'm actually going to work on some staff leveling as well, just for fun. So I'll start leveling these staffs that are connected and just see if it matters, if it makes much of a difference. When you're giving a staff to another character, I think I had mentioned this before, but if they're linked like this, you cannot give them this staff, I don't think. You'd have to start with the original, whatever the original chain is, and you'd have to work your way up. I believe that's how it works. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Also, we have reached 100% affinity, so no matter what staff I equip, I'm automatic. It's going to be like it's level 100, but the stats on it won't be level 100. So you'll have to still level the staff up to get the performance of the actual, what it's giving you. But the damage will be high so that you can actually survive. So anyways, I think that's it. If you found yourself enjoying the video and you don't mind hitting that thumbs up button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're not subscribed, now would be an amazing time to do so. And let me know down in the comments if you're playing the game, and if you are, what class you went with, what build you're using, and how it's working out for you, how far you are in the game. I know that once we defeat him and get access to this, we'll then unlock the next tier of the game, and that's going to be even more challenging, so we'll have to have an even better build. But anyways, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good one.